Hi, superstars. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's go. King Akindonya, I love that. Says, let's go, people. Okay, good afternoon, guys. Good to have every one of you here. I'm so excited for, this afternoon. This is the life that we've all been waiting for, guys, right? Okay, I can see Felicia, Sarah, Akindoyin, Rema, Doshima, Woo! Choma, Joy, Olushola, John Victor, Similolua, Excel, Ewa, Amira. Destiny, Asehaife, Phantom. I can see my students here. I can see David. Sharif, how you doing? Okonkwo, Blessing, how you guys doing? Rose, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Similoluwa, you're excited, right? Okay, guys, it's good to have every single one of you here. I have already had the morning session students. We've actually seen today. This is like a second meeting today. Then evening session at 5. We will still meet for an usual class. Hi, great. Good afternoon, Patricia. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, anyone that ought to be in this live, whether in the someone from the evening morning or evening session, or even your friend, please share the link. It's public. Share the link to everybody put it on your WhatsApp statuses. I'll give you like 1 minute to get that done, because yes, I'm going to do giveaways. Oh. You will answer questions. The first person to get it right, to get the answers right, yes, you're going to get data from me this afternoon. I'm serious about that, no jokes. So please share the links. Share the links. I want everyone in this class. I think I should delay just a little bit so everyone can. Yes, there will be giveaway King Akindoyi. I was excited. There will be, but it's not for everybody. You have to answer my questions. When you answer my questions, definitely something is going to pop, guys. So I don't know if it's going to be you or anybody, okay? All right, guys, let's share this link. I want this place, I want it to be pumped. I don't care. Anybody can join, even whether they're on tutorial, they are not. It doesn't matter to me. I don't even care right now. Anybody from anywhere can join this live to come and win something, to come and learn, okay? Even aside from the winning parts and everything, okay? Okay. So let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Good evening, Rebecca. Good to have you. Good to have you, Adekemi. All of you, I see all of you. I actually see all of you. Maya Arts, what are you? Okay, she said, I am. Similarly, it's going to be me. Okay, no problem. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right, guys. So, yeah. So, now let's begin. This is what we're looking at, the Lucky Headmaster. I have actually taught this before in the class. Some of you were in that class, some others weren't, but I want to believe that you've watched the recordings which you have on your dashboard. I really want to believe that you have watched that, to at least have an idea about the Lecky Headmaster. I'll be asking questions on this book. Yes. I'll actually ask questions on them. And the questions that I'll be asking are likely questions that will pop up in your UTME in April. Adekemi, ma'am, we will still have English lesson by 5 p.m. Yes, you will. Okay, you will. You will. Okay, so I won't even spend much time here so that we can, go catch some rest for the evening session, guys. Catch some rest, and then we can, move on from here. Okay. All right, guys. So this particular story is the Jamb recommended story for every single student. Doesn't matter if you're a science student, commercial students, or art students. So every one of you should actually get this book to read. It's very, you have to read it. Or if it's possible, you get a soft copy, fine. But I don't think this book is expensive. I don't think so. So it's something you can get, and it's not even voluminous, something that you can easily read, okay? That will help you. You have about 10 questions on it, so you can see how vital it is to your overall score in English, you understand. Okay, so the story centers around Beppo. I'm starting. This is 5 minutes past. I told everyone not to be late. I actually said don't be late, okay? So it centers around Beppo. Okay, so his full name Adebepo Adewale, and he is indeed the Lekki headmaster, which simply means that this story is an eponymous title or an eponymous story. What that means is that the title of the story is taken from the book. Okay, so the person we're talking about here is none other than the actual Lekki headmaster, Beppo Adewale, and he is the beloved principal of Stardom Schools in Lekki, Lagos. Okay, so the Lekki headmaster is an affectionate nickname for him. But however, this story opens with a dilemma scene where Beppo faces an agonizing decision where, it was between the devil and the deep blue sea. Should he abandon his 24-year career and beloved students to join his wife Seri in the United Kingdom? So, he's in between two minds. What should I do? What exactly should I do at this particular time? And another thing is, in the novel, Beppo hears cautionary tales about Nigerian migrants. Some of them thrived, some of them are doing amazingly outside the country, for reference now in the United Kingdom. Meanwhile, others, became glorified cleaners, or they faced discrimination abroad. Their own circumstances were not we're not doing so well. So for him, it wasn't a very, straight decision for him to just say, okay, let me just, relocate abroad. Then another thing is, this is also important to the story itself. In the story, the writer, his name is Kabi Gaba. Okay, he emphasized, or he looked at the concept of japa, the japa syndrome. Okay, so you might be wondering, this is English. I mean, it doesn't really matter. For those of you who were in that class, then I taught you about code mixing and code switching. So some writers do it, okay, especially African writers. They write stories in English, but then they could switch or could mix. So they could have Yoruba language in it, have Igbo language in it. And that's actually what happens with the Lekki headmaster. He had all of those. It had the story actually had, Igbo, Yoruba, I think Edo and some other languages were actually there. So when you see Japa syndrome, it's not an English word, but hey, it's in your recommended novel. So that's for you to know that Kabri Garber used code switching and code mixing. So the main conflict in the story is, will Beppo Jakpa, will he relocate out of the country, or will he stay back for, his passion, which is teaching and inculcating knowledge, as much as possible? That's what the story centered around, Beppo's dilemma and all of that. I'm pretty sure that most of you have actually read, this particular book. So what I'm saying is like, what I'm actually saying is a refresher for you. Hello, good afternoon, Ogumola, Mercy of God, Esther, Ojuya, good to have you here. Good to have you guys. Good to have you. Good to have you. Good to have you, everyone. You're welcome. Keep sharing the link. Keep sharing this link, guys. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. I want everyone here. Morning session, evening session, new student, whatever. It doesn't even matter. Please keep sharing. Keep sharing. Very important. All right. All right, guys. All right, guys. So yeah, we're back to the story. So in this particular story, as we can see here, okay, good afternoon to you, Excel. Okay. All right. So as we can see here, Beppo is turned in between, what do I do? Okay. Concerning the decision that he has already made concerning the decision that he has to make, whether to relocate to join his family over there or not. So that's where the story opens. Now, other principal characters we have in the story, apart from Principal Beppo, we have the vice principal. Her name is Mrs. Grace Akpe. Okay, we have the MD whose name is Mrs. Ibidu Gloss. Okay, as at chapter one, they were unable to unravel what the problem actually was with Beko. So in chapter two, which is captioned The Enticement, after 5 days, look at that. After 5 days, Beppo finally reveals his dilemma, which I have just talked about. He has secured a teaching job there. He'd like to go join his wife, Seri, and his children, Nike and Kike. So, but he's just thinking, oh, I want to leave stardom. And then he begins to make this comparison. People still do this comparison in Nigeria. Okay, if you earn, let's see, maybe you earn 20,000 pounds, you're earning this. And then, they're comparing, doing all of those conversion and also, he's thinking, why cry over an opportunity to earn 3,600 pounds monthly instead of 400,000 naira? Of course, the pounds is actually more than what he's earning, or he was earning in naira here. So Beko had planned to retire at 55 and start a business. Okay, perhaps a school or whatever. Those had been his plans. But hey, it looked like things were changing. Okay. Much of chapter three, this story looks at migration tales, how Beko pays attention to Nigerians abroad. That's where he started doing all of those conversion. He remembers Shola, a former stardom teacher now in the UK, who reassures him that, okay, his situation is convenient because his wife is already settled there. And, all of those in-betweens in the story that later on helped to shape his decision. Chapter 4, we have a case of visa denied. This is Mrs. Ignatius, a parent who calls Beko at night. I'm sure most of us that have read this book can actually recall. Beko is irritated. Why are you calling me about your marital problems? You have any issues with your husband that he thinks it should be a family thing? But hey, as the listening principal, he had to listen and just pacify her any way that he could. So for chapter 5, we have snake in the roof. Yeah. So this is where Mrs. Ibidu discovers that staff have been parking their cars on a piece of land acquired by the school. So this made her look into, the school's cooperative. She begins to look into the school's cooperative, finds out the amount of money that the school's cooperative have. They have given out 50 million naira in loans, and then they had like 95 million. Okay, so this has helped the staff to obtain loans to buy cars and all of that. So after noticing all of this, she the MD's mother, her name is Chief Mrs. Sholakwe Bayo, refers to it as hanging a snake in the roof. It's just a metaphor for potential threat. And so new restrictions are imposed on the teachers, on the staff, and all of that. No loans above 250,000 naira. And all, no more loans above 250,000 naira, and all loans must be approved by the MD. And then we come over to chapter 6, where we're looking at Concord, we're looking at English. And of course, the star of the scene, Mr. Fafuri, the English teacher. Okay, so Mr. Fafari here is sacked because of something that happens that is actually not his fault. Okay, it's actually not his fault. He did the right thing. He spoke the right English. He marked the child's book correctly. But because people didn't know, they didn't understand. So the MD and the parent who came to make the report about the grammatical so-called disparity thought that he was wrong. And then what they did was that the MD had to like sack him, even embarrassed him. Oh, you don't even know the English and all of that. But the man knew. But luckily, Principal Beko stepped in and set the record straight. The embarrassed MD had to like cover up with, a witty joke. And then Fafere is brought back to his job. Yeah, so that's it up to chapter 6. Chapter 6. Yes, I believe the recording will be available. Okay, thank you, David. You answered that. I believe the recording will be available, yes, on YouTube. So we will take the first question, guys. This is the rule for the giveaway. Okay, the first correct answer. Remember, I am in the back end. Okay, so I'm seeing it from here. Okay, so once I say this is what I'm seeing, anyway, everyone will be able to see it too. So it will be clear and transparent. I love my things to be transparent. I don't do shading, and you will see that with me. You understand? So the first answer that comes, I'll be giving out. I'll be crediting your accounts. Each person that wins. Okay, let's do 2,000 each for your data. I'll be giving that to 5 persons. Okay. Okay. So you can just use that for data, maybe for evening class or for Monday class or whatever. Okay. Just for your data. All right. So did you get the rules at all? The first name that answers correctly. Even if you're the first name you didn't answer correctly, you are not the one. The first person that gets the correct answer. Is my English capish? Do you understand my English? Even if you're the first person, your answer is wrong. You didn't get anything. No. The person who gets it right first, that's what I can do. Okay, so if you're the one, you just drop your account number here. Oh no, don't drop it here. You drop it on my Padlet. You drop it on my Padlet, okay? If you're the one, I'll call your name. If it's John Victor, for instance, okay? So John Victor will just drop his account number on my Padlet. Let me even know. Do you all have access to my Padlet? Do you all have access to my Padlet too? So that if you're the one who wins, I really want to give you, whatever. So that you can just go there, drop it, and it's there. Princess, why don't you have access to my Padlet? Let me send my Padlet link. Just a second. I'll send it now so everybody on this live can have it. It's not a problem at all. Okay. If you don't have it, I just posted it now and I am pinning it. Pin to on chat. Okay, I just pinned it just in case you don't have that. If you're the winner, you go and drop your account number there. And again, you can win multiple times, or even if it's one person that wins all 5 questions. Oh, some people are not into Terra. That's true. Is there anyone? Okay, don't worry. When we get there. Sheriff, nothing was promised, so it's by this giveaway. It's by this class. Okay, wait. It's true. We have people here that are not from Tuteria. It's true because I made it public. Okay, anyone who's not from Tuteria, we'll find a way around it. Don't worry. We'll find a way around it. So are we ready for the first question? I want to believe we are ready, right? Because I'll just show it on the screen. And then, what's that? Read my message. Well, what's your message? I didn't get your message. What is your message? Some people can change their name on Padlet, which can lead to cheating. Change your name, how? If you change your name, you've missed it now. Then you didn't even help yourself. If you change your name, because I'll take note of the name. If it's John Victor that won, and John Victor went to change his name to Bingpe, if you're coming to me with Bingpe, you are wasting your time. The person I know is John Victor. So I will not even answer you. Vaughn, okay, you're not in the Padlet. No issues. When you win, we'll sort everything out. Are we ready, guys? I'm going to the question. We are taking time. You're just taking time. Let's go to questions now. First correct answer gets it. Question 1. The total amount of money in the cooperative account was 95M, 50M, 45M, 35M. Your time starts now. Let's go, people. Okay, Felicia says A. The first answer here is Felicia, and Felicia got it correctly. It's actually Felicia. So Felicia, you're going to get, it's Felicia that I saw, yes. I went back to check. It's Felicia. For question 1, Felicia got that correctly. Yay! Let me just go through. Okay. Majority of you are actually getting it. The correct answer is 95 million, which is A. I can see that. So I don't know, maybe your network, you need to pray over that network. Okay, because had it been, I mean, you two could have gotten it. You two could have gotten it. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I encourage you. Don't worry. Don't worry. You just might get the next one. Sheriff said, "Felicia, make we date together." All right, everyone. Are we ready? Be on the alert. I am going to question two. I am going to question two. Guys, be on the alert. Be on the alert. I don't want anyone to miss out. Are you ready? Are you ready? You're not ready. You're not ready. Some of you are not ready. You're getting distracted by one or two things around your environment. Are you ready? Should I go to question two? Should we go over to question two, guys? Let me know. Give me the go ahead before I go there. Felicia, you're still saying ready. I need another person apart from you. Good afternoon, Taiwo. Join us, join us, join us. Join us. Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, Heart. Caleb. Okay, Stanley. Odesanya, we are ready. I like that. Ladies, where are you? Ladies, I want you to win something. Oh, please. So everybody, we are ready. I'm going to question two. Let's go, guys. Beppo did his national youth service in Lagos, Benin, Warri, Ibadan. Which one? 2A, 2B. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Who's giving me the first correct answer? I've not seen any answer. Okay, Destiny, you said C. Ooh. Okay. Destiny. Destiny C. King Akindo in A. Odesonya C. Okay, Destiny got the right answer. Beppo did his national youth service in Warri. He actually did it in Warri. So that's Destiny. Destiny Egborabo. Okay. Destiny. Way to go, guys. Let me just run through. Akindo, you didn't get that too. It's Warri, okay? Odesonya, Sheriff, you didn't get that. Heart, great, okay? Some of you could have actually gone, no, Vaughn, it's not D. Have you read this book? Have you read this book at all? The answer there is C. He had his youth service in Warri. Okay, let's go back to the Lekki headmaster. You know, I wasn't done. That's how I'll do it. I'll take it. I'll come back to ask questions. So be alert. You have to be alert. So now, chapter 7. Chapter 7. I'm on chapter 7 now. Beppo recalls his time at Beesway Group of Schools, where he tried unsuccessfully to convince the director to correct group of school to group of schools. How many of us remember this particular incident? It was a funny one because the banter between the both of them wasn't even funny. What's the name of the director? What's the name of the director of Beesway? It's not a question. This question doesn't carry it doesn't carry anything. No. But what's the name? If you know, just drop it. If you know, just drop it. Thank you. Okay, Vaughn. Okay. Vaughn says Mr. Meko, but before him was Felicia says Egi Meko. You are both correct. This one doesn't carry anything. But you're correct. No, patience is not Ibidun gloss. It's Egi Meko. Egi Meko. Okay. Awesome. That's awesome. So let's return. So one night at 2:30 a.m., he witnesses the director and accomplices burying a live cow on the school premises. When Beppo confronts them, he's assaulted and threatened. The director later claims it was a special prayer for his late father. Beppo leaves Beesway voluntarily. He remembers Mr. Ogo, a parent who offered to perform rituals to increase enrollment at Fruitful Future, the neighborhood school Beppo once co-founded, but he had to, close down that school after a certain time. Okay, so we look at chapter 8 in summary. We have missions unaccomplished. That's the title. And here Beppo reflects on matters he will leave unresolved. There's a legal tussle between two families, the parents of Banky and Tosh. They were rivals during prefectship elections, and then they extended all of those bad blood. So he was just thinking, are those the things? We've not settled those issues. He also worries about the Invention Club's Breathe project, a phone-making initiative using recycled materials that has attracted media and government interest. So this just tells us that Beppo is a man that has genuine interest for the good of the students, genuine interest for the good of the students. Okay, so let's take a look at chapter 9, captioned Laughing Waterfalls. This chapter celebrates Nigeria's tourism potential through Stardom's excursions. So Beppo has taken students to Ikogo Seaworm Springs, Erin Jesha, Owu Waterfalls, Gurara Falls, and you can mention all of those places. In Lagos, they visited the National Theatre, Ekpai Fish Market, Sungbo, Eredo, many places. So this particular chapter 9, actually tries to, look at Nigeria's, tourist attractions. It's just a way to bring in Nigeria's tourist attractions into, the story and to make it interesting. Then chapter 10, mind you, this story is just a 12 chapter story. Okay. So chapter 10, in summary, I'm doing everything in a nutshell. Because we still have class in the evening. Okay. So chapter 10, we're looking at passport pains. Okay. Beppo's expired passport needs renewal, and, someone wants to bribe somewhere, bringing in a bureaucracy. Bureaucracy simply means something that can easily be done will have to pass through systems unnecessarily. Go there, go to that office, go to the other office, go over there. And all of that is just for you to drop some money. Unnecessary, something that someone will just pick up a pen and just sign and say, it's renewed, you can go. No, go to that office, you drop something there. Go to the other place, you drop. So, all of those bureaucratic, unnecessary processes. And so we see the theme of corruption in the story. If you can, try and read the book. Like I said, it's a very short book. Please just try and read the book. Or you can also get my longer recording on it. That will help, because I really took my time, over 2 lessons, to get everything done over there. Then for chapter 11, we have Point of No Return, where a farewell is done for Mr. Beppo, because he has said, okay, he'll be leaving. He has finally made a decision. He'll be leaving. He'll be leaving Stardom, relocating to the UK. So, a party was done for him. The MD presents him with a $10,000 check. How much check? $10,000 check. There were cultural dances, choral practices, comedy skits, all imitating Beppo's mannerisms. Some of those mannerisms are other things being equal, principal pronunciation, and all of those things that characterize the character of Beppo, okay? Then chapter 12 is done. Beppo prepares to leave. His landlord, Mr. Ogunwale, drives him to the airport with his grandchildren, Jide and Kemi. Kemi says to Beppo, you want to japa. So the author, as much as possible, just puts in this Japa syndrome, making it like a Nigerian kind of identity in the whole story. So, the staff in Stardom, that's Beppo's colleagues, are not happy. Some of his colleagues are called Mrs. Akwe, Mr. Awudu, Mr. Oyelano, many of them, they were teary, they were crying. Beppo is leaving us, he's going, we'll miss you. After all this time of working together, we'll actually miss you, and all of that, okay? So on Monday morning, it's time for assembly, and the vice principal, Mrs. Akwe, is leading this assembly. And the next thing, everyone, people, no one is happy. Okay, so they were all gloomy, they were all somber. The students weren't even singing. The vice principal wasn't also, cheery or cheerful, And then the next thing they know is Principal Beppo just comes in from nowhere. This man did not travel. He got off the plane. He didn't travel. Passion for him, was much more than, traveling or relocating anywhere. He just had to come back. And once again, the whole million means environment of, Stardom School comes alive, and all of that rush, the joy, the happiness, the way you feel when you win a giveaway. They were all so happy. Principal. They were also happy, to have him back. So what is the essence of the story? What is the essence of the story of this, the Lekki headmaster? It revolves around a man Bekwa Adewale, who was selfless in service, so much so that he had to give a little of himself away so that he could serve the people. You understand? So yeah, he had to leave an opportunity that he got to relocate abroad so that he could actually come back here to serve the people. Great says, ma'am, please check back. Check back on what? What are you check back on what? I already checked. If you're talking about the second one, I already checked. It's destiny. Because I made sure that I checked back. It's destiny, okay? Nobody answered before her in the second one. Yeah, 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 yeah. If it's Felicia zone, it's also Felicia. I can see from I'm at the back end though. I'm even the first person to see it. So yeah, that's majorly it for the Lekki headmaster. You understand? Maybe the nitty gritty. We can't take everything. Definitely, we can definitely. There's no way. If not, we'll be reading it line by line. Okay, but the basics that you need to know, we have looked at that. We've looked at the theme, the thematic construct. We've looked at the issue of Japa syndrome. And we all know what Japa syndrome is. People relocating out of the country, to seek for greener pastures and all of that. But for the nitty gritty details, you also have to read the book. So let's go back to answering our questions. Who's ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? I can't see anybody ready. Should I go to question 3? Okay, only Vaughn is ready. Others are sleeping. Okay, Heart Divine, you're ready. Taiwo. Okay, good, good, good. Sheriff says, let's go. I love that spirit. I love it. Guys, let's go. I love it, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Question 3. The most embarrassing moment of Beko's life was A, accusing him of squandering student school fees, B, accusing him of sleeping with his female student, C, out of job and squandering electricity contribution, D, accusing of sleeping with prostitutes. I'm in the comment section. The first correct answer here, Adeoshun. Something tells me Adeoshun is not a student of Tuteria. Something tells me, Adeoshun, you're not a student of Tuteria, but you're the first person to get the answer, and I will be fair to everybody, yes. Whether you're a student, it doesn't matter. I'll be fair to everyone. Adeoshun got the correct. He or she is the first person to get the right answer, which is out of job and squandering electricity contribution. Adeoshun Muturayo. Okay. Let me do a quick check. Round Vaughn A, Destiny C. Okay, C for Lucia B, King Akin doing A. Something is telling me that majority of you haven't read this book. Please, if you haven't, go and read this book, please. Like I'm pleading now. Some of you haven't read this book. Accusing him of squandering student school fee. Nobody accused him of that. But when you read the book, I think that's isn't not chapter 7 or so. There was a place it was written. His most embarrassing moment was when he was out of job, and he was the one to collect the electric bill payment contribution in the compound he was living in. He squandered it. He was so embarrassed. Please go and read this book, please. I beg you. I beg you with the heart of God. Okay, Adeoshin says, I used another phone. Who are you, Adeoshin? Said, I used another phone with faster network. Okay, is that John Victor? How will I know this, John Victor? You have to prove it, oh. You have to prove that you are Adeoshin. You just have to prove it to me, please. You have to prove it that you are the Adeoshin, John Victor, because I know you as John Victor. He said, it's still me. How will I know? How will I know? How will I know? Okay, I've noted Adeoshun. Let's move on from there. Let's move on from there. Don't worry, I've noted it. John Victor said he's the one. It's okay. We'll get that sorted out. Question 4. Okay, are we ready before I move on? Ready? Ready? Are you ready? Similolua, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Some of you are getting distracted, saying no evidence. Are you ready? Felicia said he's ready. Are you ready? Kinga Kindo and Rebecca. No, see, don't get distracted. Some people have already won. Don't get distracted with anything. All right, moving on to question 4, guys. Let's go. The name Badagry is derived from dash. A, bad and angry. B, first point of slavery. C, Agbadagari. D, Babaringa and Agbada. I am in the comment section. First answers. Nobody has answered yet. I see Ogumola Jeremiah. That's who I see here. Ogumola Jeremiah is the first to answer correctly. The answer is C, Agbadagiri. This should be in our chapter 9. Badagry is from Agbadagiri. Ladies, you're not winning anything here. What's happening here? Ladies, I don't want that to. Similolua, Favor, where are you? Rebecca, what's happening? You're getting distracted. Ogumola Jeremiah. Okay. All right. Ladies, I need you to get something here. What's happening? Patience said network. Hey, what is this now? Doshima, you could have got it, but you weren't too fast. No, I am seeing from the back end. No, you can't be the one. I'll be the one because I'm seeing it from the back end. So there is no protest here. The first person here was Ogumola Jeremiah. That was the first person. Came in at 3:35 p.m. But there are others here, but the first is actually Ogumola. So that's who it is. It's not about shouting. That's how the network brings it to me here. So yeah, that's how that is. So we've gotten 4 winners. 2,000 naira each for your data, for your class or whatever you want to make use of that. I have question 1, Folusho Fadei. Question 2, Destiny Egborabo. Question 3, Adeosun Moturayo. Question 4, Ogumola Jeremiah. Are we ready for question 5? Are we ready for question 5, guys? Exactly, Sheriff. Thank you for that heads up. Thank you. In fact, Sheriff, thank you. So when you're answering, put 5A, 5B, please. If you're not putting, you're wrong. You know my rule. You actually know my rule. Debbie, where have you been now? Rebecca, where have you guys been? I want a lady to win the next question. Guys have been winning. What's happening? I want the ladies to take something home. All right, guys, are we ready for the next one? Let's go, people. Question 5. Before she relocated to the UK, Becco's wife was a member of the Dash, Catholic Faith, Jehovah's Witness, Life of Faith, Pentecostal Truth Tellers Mission. I'm in the comments. I am in the comment. Destiny, 5A. 337. Destiny is who I saw here. Destiny, she said 5. Okay, 5A is wrong. Don't worry. I'll just pick the right answer. Bandwagon, everybody, A. The first correct answer that I can see here is Olushola, 5D. The first correct answer that I can see. All of you were saying A. I can call you. Let me even call your names. Destiny, Adeosun, okay, A. Akindoyin, B. Ogumola, A. Sheriff, A. Gift Toya, A. Adekemi, A. Progress, A. Similoluwa, A. Inioluwa Macaulay, A. Heart Divine, A. Olushola Oyinloye, 561, 5D. And that is the first correct answer. Clearly. That's why I called everybody's name so that you will know. I'm seeing you. I'm seeing everybody. So this is what 5. Olushola Oyinloye. Okay. Ladies. Then immediately after, Olushola was Princess, and she got it right, but she wasn't the first. I will be fair, even though I want the ladies to win, but I'll be fair and truthful in what I'm doing. It's okay. So I think I have 4 guys that have won. Destiny, are you a boy or a girl? I want to know. Destiny, please, are you a boy or a girl? Destiny, are you a boy or a girl? Please, quick one. Destiny, are you a boy or a girl? Okay, Destiny is a girl. So I have 1 girl, 4 boys have 1. Okay, I plan to give out just 10,000 naira for today, but I will do something for the ladies. Guys, don't answer the next question. Guys, don't answer the next question. The next question is for only ladies. Yes, that's how I want it to be. That's how I want it. So, ladies, I'm just giving you a chance, okay? Only the girls, only the ladies. Yes, yes, yes. That's how it will be. Ladies, are you ready? Ladies, are you ready? Felicia, you're shouting gender equality. This month is Women's Month. This month is Women's Month. Let's celebrate women. Guys already have 4 wins now. Only one lady got something. What is it now? Please, March is the month of ladies, okay? Thank you. All right. This one, I didn't plan to give it. I told you, I said I wanted to give out 2K for data to 5 persons, and I've gotten my 5 persons. But let me do one thing for the ladies, please. Only ladies. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. You said the ladies are not serious. Why are you saying they are not serious? If they are not serious, they won't be here. They are serious. They are serious. Okay. It's all right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for your understanding. Ladies, are you ready? Are you ready now? You know how it is. The first ladies answer that gets it correctly, you two, you're going to get 2K for some data today. So are you ready? Should we go? Okay. All right. Let's go, people. This is not a Lucky Headmaster question. Choose the correct option below. The pair of shoes dash expensive. A, B is. The first answer, I'm in the comments. Esther, you said D. I see Esther E-O. I see Esther E-O. She said the answer D. That's who I see here. Esther E-O, are you my student? Do I know you? I'm seeing that name for the first time. Esther E-O. E-O. Okay, she gets that answer correctly. Okay, that's fine, ladies. Oh, wait, what did she put? She said 5D. Oh, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. Esther E-O, that's not you. 5D. I don't have any D here. I have A and B. No, that's not you, please. Let me continue looking for the correct. Okay, Similoluwa is the correct. Okay, let me call it. Esther E-O, she said 5D. Jackson Annie, she said 6A. David Aru2G, you are a guy now. David, please now. We said for ladies, please. Thanks so much, David, for your understanding. Mercy of God, you said 6A. Similoluwa, 6B. 6B is the correct answer. The pair of shoes is expensive. So that's question 6 goes to Similoluwa. Is expensive, not are expensive. For those of you that chose A before Simi, no, that's not right. The pair of shoes is expensive. What does that mean? It's a Concord rule, okay? We are looking at the pair. Maybe I should do a little bit of teaching. Let me do a little bit of teaching with this one. The pair, this is where just a second. This is where the Concord comes from. This is the subject. The pair. So this is singular. It is not the shoes. Okay. The pair. So that's why it is, not shoes. So this is expensive. Please take note of this just in case. Okay. All right. So that is for that. Something is telling me that I need to do just one more. 343, we need to leave this place now. One more, and everybody is involved, whether you're a boy, you're a girl, you're a man, you're a student or anything. Yes, it's only A and B now. It's just A and B for this particular, look at it. It's just A and B, nothing more than that. So everybody will be involved. Are we all ready? I'm spending more than I planned, but it's okay. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. No, I just want you guys to win. Not a problem. Are we all ready? This is for male, female, anybody. I don't care. Everybody, are we ready? Felicia, okay, King, Tedious, are we all ready? Okay. Sarah Christopher, you are still answering 6A. That one has passed. Or is that your network? Some of you don't have a good network. And it pains me so much. Some of you did not pray over your network. Can you imagine Sarah Christopher? Her answer is just dropping now. 6A, just a few, maybe a few seconds ago. Oh God, can you imagine? And maybe she has typed that since. Well, I don't know. I really don't know if she has. I really don't know if she has. Esther's answer is just coming in now. 6B. Ah. Okay, so are we ready? Last question, last question, last question. Are we ready? Should I go, superstars? Ayodele said, network, oh, network, behave yourself now. That network, I command you to behave yourself right now. Guys, I need 5 people to know. I need like 6 or 7 persons to just tell me, ready, let's go. Ready, 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 ready. Are we ready? Sarah, okay, she says yes. Olushola, yes. Kendra, yes. All right, so let's take the next question. All right, you guys are ready. First answer, male or female, it doesn't matter this time around. You will get, a gift. So let's go. Choose the correct option below. Just 2 options. A number of students dash absent was where? First correct answer. First correct answer. First correct answer. First correct answer. Okay, let me call the answer so you will know. Sheriff, 7A. That's the first person that answered. Jackson Annie, 7A. Favor, 7B. Alonge, 7B. Adeoshun, 7A. Akindoyin, 7B. Ogumola, 7A. Great, 7B. Olushola, 7A. Jackson, 7B. I have already gotten the right answer because the answers are many. The first person to answer here is Sheriff, 7A. But the first correct answer is Favor, 7B. A number of students were, not was. A number, that is more than one. When you say a number of students, it's not one. A number of books, a number, you have it many, a number of students, maybe 5 of them, maybe 10 of them, but it's not one. A number, it is a plural. Okay, so a number of students were absent, not was absent. Those of you that answered first that chose A, you are wrong. The first correct answer here is favor. Favor, T to you. I don't know why some of you don't use your full names. Favor T to you. So the correct answer for this is actually where, because it says a number. That means several. There are many. It's not just one. All right, guys. All right, guys. That's the much that I can do. I've even taken more time that I didn't think I would do up to this. I didn't think I would do up to this, but there's no issues. There's no issues. Kendra, your answer wasn't in the first ones. It wasn't there. If it's there, that's why I now call it. You said your name is what? Favor Godwin. Okay. Oh. Favor Godwin. Godwin. Okay. All right, guys. Rebecca, there is no need for any crying. This giveaway will continue. I'll let you know when we'll do it. Okay. So these are the winners that I got today. Let me just take them very, very real quick. Felicia Fade, Destiny Agborabo, Adeoshi Moturaya, Ogumola Jeremiah, Olushola Oyinloye, Similolua, I think is Imukode is your surname, Favor Godwin. Okay. All right. So you know what to do. Okay. Please kindly send me your account numbers on Pada. Do that now. Do that like as you're living here now. Please just do that right away. I will credit you and all of that will get that settled. All right, guys, we've come to the end of at least this class. No, mercy of God. No, I'm the one at the back end. I'm seeing everybody. So it's not you that will see it, it's me that will see it. So how it comes to me is how it is. Do you understand? So that's how that is done. So thank you, Jason. Congratulations to all of the winners. We'll have another live. Don't worry. That live will be richer than this one. This one I just gave 2K. Maybe that one will be 5,000. No one knows. God will help us and God will provide for us, guys. All right, guys, we need to go. I love doing this with you. You are so amazing. For those of you that will come back in the evening, trust me, Trust me, I'm here for you 5 p.m. Trust me, I'll be here. Thank you, Sheriff. Sheriff says, congratulations to all winners. I'll be dropping my Aza. I like your spirit, Sheriff. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Guys, Sheriff is dropping his Aza. You know what to do. And you need to do something for Sheriff. Felix Joyce said, I enjoy the class, even though she didn't win anything. She said she enjoyed the class, not an issue. Maybe you will win something the next time. Trust me, we'll be doing this. We'll be doing this. All right, no issues, guys. Bye. See you next time. Enjoy your day. Bye, guys.